Hey y'all, my name is Georgia Zaleski and I am a senior at Kingwood Park this year, and I am the colonel of the Kingwood Park Silver Stars dance team. I just want to tell y'all what I'm kind of going to be going over today. So this is all of my ideas, what I've been doing, what my friends have been doing, my family, and what I've seen on Pinterest about just how to kind of cure boredom and stay sane through all of this. Before I start though, I just want to send thoughts and prayers to everyone, especially our first responders, our doctors, nurses, everyone in healthcare, and just our grocery store and all of our essential business workers, that everyone's just staying safe and healthy. And then I'm just going to kind of go on with my little list that I have here on my ideas and everything that I've heard that other people have been doing. So my first one is reading a book. So I'm not the biggest bookworm, but I have found books that I just truly enjoy reading, and it helps pass the time. So reading a book is a great way to pass time. And then writing outside with chalk. I know for our younger kids, this is a lot of fun just to color on the ground, on concrete, and especially for older kids too, it is fun just to kind of get outside and doing that with your siblings or your parents. My next one is cooking with your family. There are a gazillion simple recipes that you can find on Pinterest, like cupcakes, cookies, biscuits, all that kind of things. And that's super fun just to kind of get creative in the kitchen with your family. My next one is cleaning out your room, desk, and closet. So that is actually what I did the first week of not having school. I cleaned my entire room head to toe, and I cleaned out my desk of all old papers and old things that I didn't really need anymore. And then I also cleaned out my closet. And with the closet thing, there are a lot of places right now, especially hospitals, rest homes, anything like that, that do need clothes, and your donations will really just help them out right now. So that is a good way to give back to your community while you're getting your chores done. My next one is coloring and painting and kind of crafting. We do have a few crafting videos on this page, so those kind of give you ideas. There's plenty of ideas on Pinterest and stuff. Personally, I've been kind of crafting. So I am a senior this year, and I'll be moving into a dorm next year for college. So my little dorm room crafts. So this first one is a canvas, and I just kind of painted the background, added glitter if you can kind of see that. And then this is the zip code of Oxford, Mississippi, because I'll be going to Ole Miss. So that's going to be cute and match our room. And then I have this giant board that I added a bunch of pictures to, and it's just super fun, and I sent it to my roommate and she loved it, and it's just great for our room. So that's a fun way to kind of pass the time. My next one is movie night. So we all know we all binge watch shows with our Netflix and Hulu and everything like that. But me and my sister, personally, we've been watching old Disney movies. So Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, Bambi, all those things have been really fun just to watch and kind of go down memory lane. My next one is journaling. So I kind of was hesitant to do this. I was kind of what am I going to write about? I don't do anything all day. What is there to do? And I got this journal from my little sister on dance team. You know who you are, Queen. It says happiness is all around you. And every day I just kind of write just what I did that day, how I felt that day. And one of these past few days, I've written what I'm thankful for each day and what I'm going to not take for granted, who I'm going to hug, and all of that kind of things, just to kind of get me through it and looking ahead. My next one is working out, running, going on a bike ride, anything to kind of get you out of the house while you social distance. I personally have been going on runs, and it's just a great way to start your day and stay fit and just working out. And while I run, this kind of brings me to my next one, is listening to a podcast. So at first I was kind of who listens to podcasts anymore? This is 2020, what are y'all doing? But there are actually a lot of good podcasts, especially for older kind of high school age. And there's also fun younger ones about toys, things online, stuff like that. And those are just really fun to kind of hear other people's views on things and all that. And then that also brings me to YouTube. If you are younger, make sure you're doing this with your parent or you're on one of the YouTube Kids little apps. I personally, so I'm not the biggest makeup professional, as you can see, but all of my friends are, a lot of them are, and so I kind of just watch that, watch all your favorite makeup artists kind of do what they're doing and kind of show how they do things, so it's really entertaining. Next one is the Silver Stars page. So this whole page, if you're not already subscribed to it, go ahead and do that. We're posting crafts, dances, reading, anything like that to kind of pass the time, and that's really fun. You get to hear from fun high school girls, so that's a good thing. My next one is baking cookies and taking them to your friends. This one I've probably done at least 5 times in the past week. Just baking like a dozen, 2 dozen cookies and putting them in little bags and just dropping them off at your friend's house and like writing a quick note on them. I love serving other people, and I'm very just like, I always want to do things with other people, so that's a good way for me to do that and still stay safe. So I took them to all my friends, and they all loved them, and it was just super fun for me. And then the next one, kind of going along with the friends thing, is writing your friends letters. Now, I know a lot of kids don't know how to do this. It's not that hard. You just write your address, their address, and a stamp, and then you send it off in the mailbox. So that one's really fun, just to kind of check up on them, tell them how your life's going, ask them questions, stuff like that, and they can write you back. So it's a really fun way to still stay connected. My next one is games. So we all know like Scrabble, Sorry, all those things. Those are all really fun. Pass the time, play with your siblings, like card games, anything like that. My next one is making dinner with your friends. I said that earlier, with your friends and family, depending on who you're with. But cooking with them and just having fun in the kitchen and like making a whole dinner for everyone's really fun. And then my next one is getting ahead in school. This is a big one. I know we're all either online, don't have school, something like that. This is really important just so we all still get our credits and still are like passing, everything like that. And it's a good way to actually like take time to really learn. I know we kind of like, it's all crammed into 8 hours each day, so you're like rushing, but it's a good time to actually take it all in. And then along with that, especially for juniors, seniors, anyone in high school, doing your scholarships. I know no one wants to hear that, but it is very important, and it's just a good time to do it because I know life will get kind of crazy and we all are just frantically trying to finish those. So those are one. And then my next one is declutter your inbox. Younger kids, this may not attain to you because you don't have an email. I wouldn't get one because they're not fun because you have to check them all the time. Just decluttering them and just going in and unsubscribing to just all those random things that you signed up for because you thought you were going to get 10% off, like those things. So that is a good one. Next one is sing karaoke. This is my dad's idea. I take no blame for this, but on Amazon they have little microphones, and you don't even need a whole like wiring setup, anything like that. The actual microphone has a speaker in it, so it's like on the go, super fun. And we've done that. I've done it in the car. Like, it's just so fun to do that for me. And my next one is FaceTime, Zoom, Skype, all of those things. So most of us probably have been on Zoom for classes, lectures, anything like that. And not only do you have to do that for class, you can also do that with your friends. So you can get like 10 friends on a Zoom and you're all talking about life and stuff like that. So that's really fun. And then FaceTiming your friends. Crazy 8 is one thing that me and my friends have been playing a lot. And it's like a card game on Game Pigeon on your phone. So those are fun. And then my last one, just kind of how you can help the community. So I mentioned earlier donating your clothes that you cleaned out of your closet and all of that stuff. And then making masks is a big one. You don't have to know how to sew. I don't know how to sew, and I've been helping this whole time. So you can cut like fabric, you can find elastic, anything like that to help the other people who are sewing and making them. Really goes a long way and just makes the process go a lot faster. So we would all really appreciate that. And then my last one is just send encouraging messages. And I know this might sound like okay, well, duh, like we all want to be doing that right now. But just texting like your friend that you haven't seen in years, your elementary school best friend, the person you met years ago at camp, like just random people like that, and checking up on them, making sure they're all good, and just sending them encouraging messages really goes a long way just because we're all kind of going through it right now. So just any of those, that kind of concludes my list and everything that I've been doing. I know it was a lot, but that's just kind of pouring out what all has gotten me through this. So lastly, just going back and prayers and thoughts to everyone kind of going through this, and our first responders, doctors, nurses, healthcare, grocery store, essential business, everything like that. Thank y'all for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video and all the other videos that will be posted on this page. My name's Georgia. If you ever want to email me, you can either comment down below and I'll answer those, or anything